So the topic is the Karaka Graha of Parashara. So as we know about Karaka, everyone discuss that Sun is Karaka of fame, Sun is Karaka of government, Sun is Karaka of administrative powers. Okay, Moon is Karaka of water, like that. So we all discuss Karak, and we don't know the differentiation of Karak. Many of people do not know what is the subtle differentiation in the Karakas. Just giving you a brief that what Karaka is. So Sun is the Karaka of father, and Sun is the Karaka of fire also. But there is a differentiation in that. Sun is the Nasargic Karaka or the natural Karaka of fire. Okay. But when we are taking Sun as a Karaka of father, it is called as Sthir Karaka, as given by Maharishi Parashara. So we have Sthir Karaka, we have Naisargic Karaka, we have Char Karaka. In Gemini system, many of you people would know that there is Atma Karaka, Amatya Karaka, depending on the degrees of the planet. So they are chart specific. But Sthir Karaka, which means that Sun is the Karaka of father, Moon is the Karaka of mother, Mercury is the Karaka of relatives, Venus is the Karaka of spouse for male, like that. We know these are Karak, these are Sthir Karak. Okay. But at the same time, when we are taking Sun as a Karaka of fire, Moon as the Karaka of water, Mercury as the Karaka of Prithvi Tattva or skin, so in that way, it becomes natural Karak. So this is the fundamental difference of natural Karak and Sthir Karak. And there are rules given in Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra that to interpret Sthir Karaka, we have to see the same house from the Sun or that Karaka. Okay, like suppose you are about to understand about mother from the Karak, then we have to look fourth house from the moon. Similarly, for father, we have to look ninth house from Sun. This is what given by Maharishi Parashara. Okay, but when we are seeing moon as the Karaka of eyes, we will look not the fourth or the third. We will look moon at. Okay, we will look at moon, that how it is. Okay, then we will be able to tell about the eyes, which is the Karaka or which is controlled by moon. Okay, so this is the fundamental difference. I am giving you a brief only. Okay, but we are not discussing this in detail about. Okay, now moving to Char Karaka, you people all know. But the one which is always missed by everyone in astrological community is the mutual Karaka. It has also given a lot of importance in Parashar Hora Shastra, but many of us mostly do not know what mutual Karaka is. So mutual Karaka means the Karak, basically it is clear from the meaning of the mutual that they support each other. Okay. And how to look at, how we will find such Karakas. So I am giving you few rules as given in Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. So this is the verses, shlokas given in Parashar Hora Shastra, by which you can understand if you know Sanskrit, and I've given you just for the reference. Now coming to the meaning of these verses. So Parashara says the positioning of planets at birth can create specific karakas. Okay, with those in their own exalted or friendly signs and in mutual kendra become mutual karakas. Okay, this is the definition of mutual karakas. Suppose there are two planets in the chart. Okay, and they are not in these conditions. They are not exalted. They are not in own sign. They are not in friendly sign. But they are in mutual kendra to each other. Like Sun is in kendra to Venus and Venus is in kendra to Sun. they will not act as mutual karakas. They have to be in own sign, exalted sign, and friendly sign. Then only they will become mutual karaka. They will support each other's work. What is each other's work? That will depend on the horoscope. For suppose Venus and Sun, they are enemies. Naturally, we know Venus and Sun are enemies. But in a horoscope, Venus is a yoga karaka. And they both are becoming mutual karakas as well. Like Venus is in Kendra house or in friendly house or whatever. And Sun is also in same house, like in friendly or exalted. They are becoming mutual karakas. So what will happen? Sun and Venus, they both will support each other's work. And by that, the quality of horoscope improves. Similarly, it can be in a negative way. Okay. So we have to see that who is supporting who and which is the strongest planet in that. Okay. So a lot of rule comes, but we have to keep it very simple. For that, just note that how it becomes, they become mutual karaka. And when they are becoming mutual karaka, the result giving ability of these planets increase manifold. That is why it is mostly found in the charts of people who are at some good position in society. And then Parashara says the planet among them placed in the 10th house becomes mostly influential. And it is clear because 10th house is the most praised house in the horoscope by every classic, from Parashara to Varahamihir. Everyone has praised this 10th house. More than 9th house, 10th house is praised. Okay. So suppose any planet is in the 10th house and it is becoming mutual karaka. So that planet will influence everyone. Okay. So you will have to understand this. We also see Kendriya effect. For suppose, as I discussed the previous example, where Sun and Venus are becoming mutual karaka. And in that example, you have to imagine that Sun is in the 10th house from Venus. So Sun will have more say on Venus. This is the Kendriya effect. This is what Parashara is saying here. Okay, I'm not discussing that it has to be in Kendra from the ascendant. It can be Kendra to each other. And if these planets are in Kendra from the ascendant as well, much better. It is always better to have planets in Kendra from the ascendant. So you have to comprehend things when you are doing Jyotish. Planet in first house, fourth house, seventh house, or exalted sign, they become yoga karakas. The yoga karaka is a different aspect. Okay, we have not to mix it here. So this is the what I want to convey to all of you. Okay, what is the definition of it? Okay, definition is very clear. The planet has to be in exalted house, friendly house, sorry, not house sign, friendly sign, exalted sign, own sign, and in mutually kendra to each other. If they are mutually kendra to each other and it is also in kendra from the ascendant, much better. If they are in 10th house from each other, much better. Okay, like that. So again, I am discussing the same thing. What, uh, how to apply this? So the 2 points I discussed already. The third is Navamsha holds importance here. Now we have to understand that what is Navamsha chart. Every classic from Nadi to Parashara to everyone has given the lot of importance to Navamsha. So suppose the planet which are in friendly sign or exalted sign becoming Karaka. Okay. But these planets are destroyed in Navamsha. Then their Karaka result is of no use. And I will show in a chart also. Okay, so Navamsha is the also a very major clue to this. Okay, how it will work. Now, if Karak planets are also functional benefit for Lagna, results are much better as I explained before. Suppose a Karak planet which is also good for Lagna, like for Aquarius Lagna, Venus is Yoga Karaka. And Venus being Yoga Karaka, by the rules of Lagu Parashari, it is also becoming these in mutual karaka. So results will manifold. Okay. So this is, and if it is functional malefic, results may not be so good. Okay. So this is one another thing which you have to note. I'm coming stepwise. Okay. So try to understand in a very methodological manner. More number of karakas result in better prosperity and growth in life. As I said before, if karak planets are more in numbers, the rise of the person will be more, because they have a better opportunity to grow. They support each other. Okay, let me give you example. Now you see the life of Bhagwan Shri Ram. When Shri Ram came on the earth, he came with three siblings, and all the three siblings there to support him. Okay, when Krishna came, he came with Balram and others. Whenever you see anyone on the planet who is doing good, you will always find themselves surrounded by supportive people. Mostly, exceptions are always there, but mostly people you will find in your surroundings, they are supported. They have support system around them. Okay, they are not being back destroyed or backstabbed. Okay, so there is always support system in the life for individuals who grow. Similarly, in horoscope, I am looking for the planets which are mutually supporting each other, and that is what Parashara is saying. Okay, so 10th house we discussed that it is praised a lot. Now, natural significations of planet also hold a lot of importance here. Okay, for suppose mutual karaka is Venus or Mercury, so the person will do something in art like that. You know, natural significations, it is thousands and lakhs in number, so I cannot discuss it a lot in detail, but I'm just giving you the rules. In Dasha also, they give a lot of good results. And if you read Lagu Parashari, for Dasha understanding, Lagu Parashari is only textbook I found working. So if you understand and read Lagu Parashari, you will get that how Lagu Parashari is using mutual karakas. Okay. In Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra also, Parashara has said that from the Dasha, from the Mahadasha, if there is a Dasha of 6, 8, 12, planet in 6, 8, 12, that Dasha proves adverse. And when there is a planet whose Dasha, Antardasha is of Kendra, like from Mahadasha, there is an Antardasha of planet from the Kendra from the Mahadasha. Okay, in such a case, Dasha gives good results. Okay, this is what Parashara says. And this is given in Lagu Parashari as well. Okay, so Kendra houses we have to see only not only from the Lagna but also from the every planet. Now this is the first example I am discussing, and this example is of Sri B.V. Raman, the legendary astrologer, and we will see his chart that how the planets are becoming mutual karaka and how they are working. So in this example, you see Jupiter is in the sign of Mars. Jupiter and Mars, they are friends. Okay. And I suppose and I expect from you people that you have understanding of friendly sign, unfriendly sign, neutral sign, exaltation, etc. These are the basics of the astrology. So I hope that you have this information. So Jupiter is in the sign of Mars, which is a friendly sign. Now we will see how many planets are there in Kendra to Jupiter. There is Saturn, there is Moon, there is Mars, Mercury, Venus. Now out of how many are in friendly, own, or exalted sign? So Saturn is in the friendly sign, is in the sign of Venus. Moon is exalted in Taurus. There is, so we have found two out. Then we have Mars in friendly sign. We also have Mercury in friendly sign in Leo. Okay, so we have total five planets in Kendra to each other, and also in friendly, exalted or own sign. Okay, so this is the thing. Now, out of total five planets, if we have to form pair of two, we will get total 10 pairs. Okay, so this is the, because Jupiter Saturn, it will be one pair. Jupiter Moon, second pair. Jupiter Mars, third. Jupiter Mercury, fourth. Like that, we have to see how many pairs are there. But total 10 pairs will be there out of five planets, and they are mutual karaka. So Jupiter will support Mars, Mars will support Jupiter, Mercury will support Jupiter, Jupiter will support Mercury, like that. But remember, 10th house planet will have the most say. So Jupiter is there in the 10th house. And from each planet, the 10th house planet will have most say. It will be more mainly important. Okay. So Jupiter is in the 10th house. We know he was astrologer par excellence, prospered in Jupiter Dasha, where he did many mundane predictions, including World War II, etc. So when his Jupiter Dasha was operating, he emerged as the legend. He become very, he grown very well in Jupiter Dasha. Thereafter, after Jupiter Dasha, Saturn came. Okay, Saturn is again a Karak planet. He was growing well. Then Mercury came. Mercury again he was growing. Okay, so you see that how Dasha is coming after Jupiter, the Saturn, then Mercury. He was doing very good. Okay, so this is the play of Karak planet. And we know he was a legendary astrologer, not any small astrologer, because of too many Karak planets are there in the horoscope. For example, now see Sun. Sun is also in friendly sign, but it cannot become any Karak planet because there is not a single planet in Kendra to Sun. So we cannot include Sun as a Karak planet. So try to understand, for any planet to become Karak, mutual Karak, there has to be a planet in Kendra to it and of similar disposition as I discussed. Second example. Okay, I forgot here that Jupiter is known for astrology. Guru. Okay, so that emerged in his life. Jyotisha. Mercury is in 10th from Jupiter. Okay, so Mercury has a lot of say on Jupiter. Mercury is also known for Jyotish, to become astrology, to do something in astrology. But this is one thing to see, that which planets are supporting each other. Then Mars is also there, which helps in, which is supporting Jupiter. Okay, so Mars has also its say, but his dasha, Mars dasha, I don't know he had any Mars dasha. Okay, he was not encountered with the Mars dasha. So this is the thing. Now coming to Obama, Saturn is in the own sign. Sun is in the friendly sign in the seventh house. So they are Karak planet. Okay, Saturn and Sun. Mars and Moon, they are again Karak planet, as Mars is in the sign of Sun in the eighth house, and Moon, which is in the fifth house, they both are becoming Karak to each other. Okay, so we have found total four planets are Karak here also. In the previous chart, we saw five planets as Karak. In this chart, we see four planets are Karak. Okay, and which are these Karak planets? Sun, which is administrative powers. Saturn, which is Karaka of democracy. Mars, which is again Karaka of administrative power. And Moon, which is again a royal planet. Okay, so they are becoming Karak. And he was president of America. So try to understand that how car, and in recent times he is, I think, one of the most praised president of America, Barack Obama. Okay, so see how these significations are playing their role as well. Sun and Saturn are becoming Karaka. This is the crux. Now, this is another very chart which is kind of, you can call it a very good looking chart, but it is actually not. This is a chart of a man who works as a labor in factories, like, okay, doing laborious works, not very rich. His father is a auto rickshaw driver. Now we will see that how many Karak planets are here. Mercury is in the Mool Trikona Rashi, and Moon is in the friendly sign. Or you can call it Mercury is in the own sign or Mool Trikona. So good, very good, no problem. They are forming a Karak cube. They are becoming mutual Karakas. Okay. Apart from them, I don't see any planet to be eligible to become mutual Karaka. Jupiter is in friendly sign, but there is not a single planet which are in friendly sign or unfriendly sign in Kendra to Jupiter. Okay, basically I don't see any planet like Venus is there in the Kendra to Jupiter, but that is in unfriendly sign. Venus considers Moon as enemy. We are not taking Rahu and Ketu in Karak planet. This you have to note. Only 7 planets will be taken. Then Saturn is there in Kendra to Jupiter because they both are in one house, but Saturn is debilitated. So we are not taking Saturn also. Now coming to Mars, which is in the own sign, but there is not a single planet in Kendra to Mars. So Mars cannot become Karak planet as well. Sun Sun is not in friendly sign. Sun is in neutral sign. Okay, the sign Virgo is neutral because Sun considers Mercury as a neutral, but Mercury considers Sun as a friend. This is the basic difference which one should know. You can apply Satyachar's rule to determine how the friendship and all this is taken. Okay, so Sun is not friend of Mercury, but Mercury considers Sun as friend. So Sun cannot also be there, but Moon and Mercury are there. Okay, now see the magic. This Mercury, as I discussed, the first rule there that these planet has to be good in Navamsha also. Okay, it has not to be destroyed in Navamsha chart. In Navamsha, Mercury is heavily afflicted, and I expect for you people to know some mathematics of Navamsha, how to calculate it, because I am not presenting here, but I am just giving you looking at the degrees. I hope you people can understand, or otherwise the details are given here. You can cast the chart as well to see what I am saying. So Mercury is in the Navamsha and it is afflicted by Mars and Saturn. Okay, Mercury is in the seventh Navamsha. Seventh Navamsha means it. If you calculate the Navamsha, there are 9 Navamsha in a sign. Okay, so the degrees of Mercury is 21 degree 39 minutes. So we have covered 6 Navamshas up to 20 degrees. Then seventh Navamsha is in operation for Mercury. So Mercury is in the seventh Navamsha. And in a movable sign, the Navamsha starts from the fifth house. So Navamsha starts from Capricorn, and because it is in the seventh Navamsha, Mercury is in the Cancer Rashi in the enemy sign, which is an enemy sign. Note. Then Mars. Mars is at 21 degrees. So it is also in the seventh Navamsha. Mars falls in Capricorn Rashi because for a fixed sign, Navamsha opens from movable sign, which is the ninth house. Okay, so from Cancer to Capricorn, seventh sign apart. Okay, so Mars is also in the Capricorn Rashi in this. Saturn is also in the seventh Navamsha. And it is clear as Saturn is already in the movable Rashi, we will calculate from there, and seventh will be Libra. Now you see that how closely they both these planets, Mercury in seventh Navamsha, Mars in seventh Navamsha, Saturn in seventh Navamsha. In Navamsha, they are aspecting Mercury and destroying Mercury very closely. Okay, because Mercury is in the Cancer Rashi, Saturn is in the Libra Rashi, Mars is in the Capricorn Rashi. From Capricorn, Mars is aspecting Cancer. From Libra, the 10th aspect of Saturn will be on Cancer. They both are destroying Mercury, afflicting Mercury in Navamsha. And because of this native has intellectual problems. He is dumb, he's not so smart, therefore he is involved in laborious work. Now you see, even the Karak planet which is appearing to be good is actually not working. We people will see and say that okay, this Mercury is exalted, but actually it is destroyed in Navamsha, and we cannot ignore Navamsha chart for any analysis, for any prediction, because Navamsha is the heart of the horoscope. It is the prarabdh, it shows the prarabdh of the chart. It is not just the chart for the marriage, it is the chart of prarabdh, what prarabdh the planet is holding on. That is revealed from Navamsha. Okay, so this was the lecture, and I expect and I hope that you people have understood what I have tried to give, and thank you. And I invite questions also. If you have questions, then you are welcome.
Thank you so much. I opened the chat box. If you have questions, you can ask. Any questions? Can you stop the screen sharing, please? No questions. Seems. All
Okay,
right.
there are questions.
There are now coming questions, is it? Okay. Ruchiji, are you around?
So Denalia ma'am asked the question.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Planets in the same sign, like in Sri Baby Raman, Saturn, Moon, are also in the kind of relationship.
Yeah, there are different relationship. They are also forming some Punarfu Yog, and because of which BV Raman's mother had a very short span of life. Okay, but we are not discussing it. We are only concerning on Karak. Are they Karak? So they are Karak because Saturn is in friendly sign and Moon which is exalted. Okay, so they both are in friendly sign. And I remember that BV Raman also lost his one of son in Saturn Mahadasha because of that Punarfu Yoga or that kind of malefic combination. So, but that is a different topic. Okay, as a Karak, they are lifting the quality of life and everything. There is another question. What about nakshatra role? There is no role of nakshatra. Parashara has not discussed or conveyed anything on nakshatra.
I'll just intervene here. Only in one shloka, Parasharishi has mentioned nakshatras. I'm forgetting the chapter 3 or 9. Okay. Where he says for nakshatra, he uses the word Samanya Shastra. I had quoted that shloka few days back on Facebook. So he's saying for nakshatras to look at other places. So Yashraj is strictly following what is there in BPHs. Just clarifying it.
Yes, sir. Because in Karak planet, there is no use. I think they have not given about nakshatra. But nakshatra, we all know that there are a lot of use of nakshatra from dasha to everyone, everything.
People are appreciating your lecture. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.